Hello and welcome back to Snowrunner. I'm MJ Haggis. We're in North Carolina, currently in Oviro Hills, where we left off in the Tataran. He's going to be continue sleeping, I think. We're not going to use this guy for the next little part. The abandoned giant is what we're going to go after. I want a new truck, and this is the one that we're going to go for. The FEMM 37-AT. Now, we've got to take it through to the reactive zone, which is fine. We know currently where he is. And that is what we're going to try and figure out. How we get him back through and along the south part of the map of the reactive zone. Now, I did ask for a little bit of advice in my Discord channel, which is so good for information, especially when you want it at short notice. And I was recommended a truck, and I'm going to use the Kenworth. Now, so that involves going back to the garage to go and get it. Now, nothing's really changed on this map. Everything's where it was. I moved the White Western Star to here. Still wondering what I'm going to do with that guy with the fuel. The Tataran, as you can see, is over here. And the Mac is still sitting with that fuel trailer ready for delivery down to this point here. John had left me a comment to say that there is a blockage on this thing. So running down the rail tracks is a no-go. So I'll need to figure out an alternative route for that. The logical one is possibly all the way down this little route and then round and in. However, let me know if this one's a possible route. If you look, can you squeeze down? Is this a route down onto the water front along here and then back up? Because there's a wee bridge here and a road that looks like it goes down. Is that a viable route back up onto the railway line along and then in? Something to consider. I'd probably want to travel that with a scout first of all, but it's kind of like an uncharted road, possibly. Don't know. I'll leave that one for the comment section. Anything else? No, that's pretty much the bandit's still sitting up there. Haven't done much with him since he got to the watchtower. So it's back to the garage now that you're up to speed. So let's go global. Back to this one and the garage. And the garage down to there is a nice straight run. But where we're going to be going, unfortunately, we have to go all the way across here, which is going to be fun and games, and into this drop-off point. Once we get him there and he's ours, I need to get him all the way back again and up into this garage to reconfigure him. So, fun and games with that as well. Fortunately, we know the engine runs. I've given him some fuel already, but we'll give him some more, I think. Just if we're going to start up his engine, get him to do some work as well. Saves me pulling him like a dead weight. But anyway, let's get back to the garage. First things first, back to the garage. Get the kettle on. And welcome back to my garage. Right, truck store. Do I actually even own the Kenworth? I'm sure I do own the Kenworth. It'll be under a heavy. Where are you? There you are. Deploy and customize. Frame add-ons. What have we got on the back? Currently we have a long cyber, so that's fine. We're only towing them, but I'm thinking of what else we could probably put on this for future use. A saddle high might be wise. Yeah, we'll install that. Now, I'm going to slightly digress before we take this guy out of the garage. Okay, let's go to tires. Now, you don't have a huge selection. I think, well, these are the generic ones that come with it. They don't look as if they've got much in the way of tread. And it even says mud average. Now, I was watching earlier today a Nathan Province video. You may already be familiar with him. He's done a lot of technical insights to some of the vehicles and stuff. And what he had posted recently was a video saying, if you've got a truck that has a low power to weight ratio, things like the Colobs, the Kenworth, the Longhorn, the Derry Longhorn, things like that, is sometimes the lower quality wheels, like all-terrains or mud or off-roads, are better than the muds. Now, obviously, we don't have a huge selection because we've only got the all-terrains and the muds. But picking a lower one with less traction can get you up hills easier. Get your head working around that one. So it apparently gives maybe a little bit of slide before you get axle lock and you can't go anywhere. It's game over at that point. But there's a little bit of spin in the tires because they've got less traction, will keep moving, keep you moving, keep the axles turning, and that'll mean you can go up the hills. And he did a video on it. Quite interesting. I had no idea about that kind of physics thing in this game. So anyway, what I am going to do though, see, I'm tempted just to go with them because I think they look good and they do give excellent, and we're not climbing up any major hills as far as I'm aware, so I'm just going to go with them, which are currently fitted anyway, so that's fine, but I'll mention it. So other than that, I think stock suspension, we ain't got any choices. Fine-tuned gearbox, biggest engine, yes we do, and everything else looks pretty much as you'd want it. Got the roof rack. Okay, let's just go. Escape, leave garage. Big old beast. Right, engine's warming up. Let's get on the move. I would like to think this is going to be more than capable. And it's a nice job for bringing out the Kenworth. You don't want to be pulling the FEMM, which is a big truck, with something smaller. That would just look ridiculous. At least this is a massive truck. Ooh, I thought I was going to take the sign out. You good? It's not particularly fast though. So I wonder then, I know the Mac got a little bit of a buff at some point. I wonder if the Kenworth got one too. I so need to go back through the old patch notes and see what they've done. It would be quite interesting to see what they have done in regards to some of the older trucks. I think what we'll do here though is, you've seen this a few times now. What I'll do is I'll do a jump cut and I'll bring you back once we're through in Elvira Hills again. This isn't going to be particularly exciting anyway. And that'll get us through the gateway, and then we'll go and grab that FEMM, which isn't too far from the gateway anyway. So, on that basis, we'll see you in a sec. Welcome to Elvira Hills again. Right, okay, fortunately we've got a fuel trailer there, so that's an easy one for us to top up. Quickly before I fire up the engine, we are just going to go past our fuel, past there, and in. It's as simple as that. And then back on ourselves. Happy with that. Another thing that was pointed out to me while we were on this map was a contract that it's still locked out by a good margin. There's a massive trailer in there, an industrial construction or whatever one, a massive trailer in there we've got to rescue at some point. Yeah, okay. I'm not even going to think about that just yet. I'd rather do things like that though, which are challenging, than logging or farming, so I don't mind. Right, engine on. Let's see how we go on down here. When I was bringing the Kenworth through there, if you're familiar with the reactive zone map there's a muddy section just before the excavator. And I was just sticking in the wheel tracks, and there's a couple of bits in it where it really does dip away. I think a smaller truck could be in a spot of bother there. I know I tried to get two wheels up on the higher ground just to save me going through the mud, but if your wheels slip into the mud, you could end up easily on your side. And it's probably going to happen to me. I'm hoping not, but it possibly might. Hello FEMM. I think, would it be better for me to pull this guy back and then reposition and come out this way? Or go all the way forward and round? Yeah, I'm going to pull him back, just because it's a wee bit different. If I can get round here without destroying the scaffolding. Right, FEMM. Oh, he's articulated. Okay, didn't see that happening. He's not like the Azov 730 then. He's more like the Antarctic. Why are you still turning? You should be pulling towards this thing. Have I got room to play here? Not really. Get out of that big... what's that? Bridge. Right, will he pull round without me getting jammed in here? Any winch points over this side? I highly doubt it. Nope, not a thing. This side? Nope, not a thing, of course. Okay, I'm gonna have to barge him out of the way a wee bit. Oh, the wheels went underneath, that's rather nice. Multiple turns required. Right, back it up. So that guy's articulated. Is that a good thing? I guess proof will be in the pudding. Round you go. See if we can grab him from here. That'll make... oh, not even close. Not even close. Really? A night? Okay, get off that spot. Making hard work of this. I hope it's not a sign of things to come. Right, come with me. Now I can switch his engine on, but I want to test how easy it is to pull with his engine off before I have to put it on. "28 litres of fuel a minute. Oh my life, that's thirsty. Can we get into high ratio? Not even close. Okay. This might not be the fastest journey we ever do. I can always stick his engine on, obviously, but I still don't think it'll be particularly fast. He's pulling it quite well, the Kenworth. He's pretty powerful, I have to say. And that's a heavy truck with concrete slabs, or a slab, and metal beams. So that ain't going to be particularly light anyway. Come on, we've got everything on. Can we get into second gear? Not even trying to get into second gear. Okay, this is... I mean, we're moving, which is good. We're moving at a reasonable pace, but I think I'm going to have to put his engine on. Nice and wide. Can I refuel him from here? Carrier to me, just in case. Oh, he's not in range. Okay. Should easily be in range now. What? Why can't I refuel to him? I need to go back a bit. Try again. One last go. There we go. We can reach him now from this to that. Might as well. And his engine on now. Come on. Are they the same size or tyres? No, they're even bigger, aren't they, than the Kenworth? They're monsters. Okay, that was easy enough. Oh, stop. Oh. Okay. That one, and then travel back to the reactive zone. So far, so good. Back in the reactive zone. Okay. Once we've got this guy, we need to then focus back on the contracts that are going to be much more useful to us, like the ferry crossings and other stuff. Let's get out of the FEMM. Out there, I think. Yeah. Put his engine back on. And we are going to take a left there, down to there, straight across. Again, lots of basically straight lining as much as possible, and then it should be fairly straightforward from there. Okay, that's the route. Let's go. I don't think this will be particularly hard, not with him with his engine on. If they'd given us a FEMM with maybe a broken engine, that would have been maybe a different ball game altogether. But he's pretty good. Come on then. The Kenworth again, you leave it an automatic gearbox, it just stops and then slowly gets into first gear. It would have been nice if the gearbox was a little bit more fluid. Are we going to need those slabs and metal beams for anything useful? We may well do. Come on. I do wish that he would aim for the back of my truck as his point of reference when following. Nice setup though, I like that. I hope the Kenworth is going to be getting used a little bit more along with some of the other bigger trucks. I'd considered things like bringing out a Kolob or even the Zik 605R that I haven't used in such a long time, especially the vanilla one. And another point on that is when we're starting to get into the contracts, probably for what will be Monday for me, and I'm recording this on Friday, so a few days. If I can do it earlier, I will do, but what I will be looking to do is get back into doing co-op, to bring you guys effectively back in to give me a hand. So I'll be looking forward to getting that up. I just wanted to do a little bit of my own stuff, mostly the exploration, which is kind of done now. I've got a little bit of a feel for the maps. So getting into the contracts is something that'll be fun for more than just me. And most of you guys are so far ahead of me, you'll be giving me a hand, but I'm hoping it'll be good fun all the same. I should really mention it one more time, is if you are interested in joining me in co-op, there is only limited slots. You would need to join my Discord channel. It is linked below. Introduce yourselves, and that's where we use the voice comms. So that's where you need to go if you want to join me in a co-op. Don't need all-wheel drive. He's trundling along quite the thing. That was quite easy. And with this Kenworth with a high saddle, I think he'll be quite good for that big construction site trailer thing that I mentioned previously. Maybe get this one back into Aviro Hills for that kind of a job. Just figuring out a lot of the logistics for the important jobs, getting vehicles where they need to be, and make sure there's fuel en route should we require it. Right, all good there. Are you going to cut the corner? Let's take it nice and wide just in case. No, that was fairly decent of you. Doesn't have much articulation, if that's full articulation. I thought you'd be able to turn a little bit sharper than that. Okay, I'm going to go through the left side. I know, no oncoming traffic. Go on, go over. Go over. You're going to hit the barrier. Who's driving that thing? Because it ain't me. Come on. Follow the back end of my truck. I'm going to reel him in a wee bit actually. Right. Are you going to miss that barrier now? You can do it. Okay, good. And we are going to have ourselves a new truck. Yay! Finally! And it's a truck apparently well worth having. That was Abandoned Giant. Now that's what I call a spacious vehicle. It's just what the doctor ordered for our shipping ops. You can keep the keys. You're the off-road delivery guy, after all. Yes, indeed we are. 3,500 cash, 350 XP in the rewards of the FEMM 37-AT. Thank you very much. Hey, let's move this guy out the way a wee bit. Get him ready for coming back out. That turning circle is massive. Stick here. Engine off, handbrakes on. Let's switch to our new toy. Yeah, look at that articulation. Okay, I mean, it's not bad articulation. You wouldn't want to go too far because you end up falling over or something. But I'm trying to go full lock the other way, and it doesn't have the power to just swing side to side, which is useful if you're going through ice as an icebreaker. But I can't. Certainly having the engine on will help with the hydraulics, possibly. Oh, he still doesn't want to go over to the right. Handbrake was on. Maybe that had something to do with it. Handbrake. Okay, well, you live and learn. That's more like it. Nice. Okay, cool. Test drive back to the garage and see what mods we can stick on this fella. 4 forward gears. Going to take a bit of getting used to with the articulation, and it flings the camera about as well, which can be a bit nauseating. 4 slots. 4 very useful slots. It's nice to have an alternative to the twin steer. As good as the twin steer was, it's still nice to have an alternative. Right, well the roads are nice. Let's go inside the cab. What have we got here? Oh, yeah. Looks good. What's with all the gears? Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gears. Well, that's not what I've got. Not bad, I suppose. Got the FM radio. Listen to some tunes. No CB radio though. No talking to my other truck driving friends. Not massive fan of the little reversing cameras, reversing mirrors, sorry. They're not quite so useful. I like the separate ones that are dedicated for reversing. You can barely see the one that's over there. Okay, let's go back outside. That's enough of that. Let's, before I commit, I need to get familiar. We are going back over there. So unfortunately, it's all the way back. There's no shortcuts. Go up to that one and then north. The bit I was talking about was quite nasty is this little section here. Where that excavator is. I just need to remember to go right and then north. Okay, let's test its mud capabilities. If I was proactive and all of that nonsense, I would have probably checked to see if there's any contracts I could have done with these 2 loads to save me just going back to the garage. Because if I go in the garage, I'm going to lose them. I would need to get the, like, unpack them and take them off with the crane and leave them at the garage. Oh. Okay. Does take a little bit of getting used to it. However, he's doing relatively good. I suppose maybe the bigger engine and what... He doesn't have a diff lock, so I don't even know if... Yeah, we do get a diff lock once we've got it installed. I'm sure that was one of the mods. Stability, I'm not too sure. Oh, okay. Can't even climb that. Blimey. Didn't think you would run out of power for that little hill. Gonna make it through here. Okay, not too bad. A little bit of getting used to, that's all. It's getting dark as well. Might need to get it around to the next day. Go over to the decent road and then we'll stay there for the night. The only other one now to find is the rock grinder. I think it's a Scout or something of that size. That's hidden in a contract. Come on. In you go. Can you get into second gear? Yes, you can. Come on. Third gear, really? Okay, that's impressive. Okay, we made it to the road. Okay, he's not bad in basic form. Let's get the time of day around. Let's see where we're at. We're at 6:45. Okay. We'll go back around to lunchtime, just keep it nice and bright for this last little section. Yeah, not far to go. And a 340 litre tank, and he's down with a full load, down in single figures, litres per minute. That's not bad. I missed. Oh, sorry, got one. Yeah, he's not bad on the old fuel. And can we stick? It looks like he's got a tow hitch, so towing something as well, a dolly trailer, is not ideal. Dolly trailer with articulation on the truck. Ooh, that'll be fun. Could be useful still. Could well be very useful. Sorry. Oops, sorry. Oh no, that's not good. Stop, stop, stop. Oh, you still hit it. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, never mind. I'm sure you got spares. Was this mud here? Now, I don't know if I would be, because I think I was kind of like going up the banking a wee bit just to keep some wheels out of the mud. Was it this bit that was really quite potentially tippy? Oh, okay, yeah, I think it was. Oh, no diff lock. Come on. Give it the waggle. See, now I can't get the nose to swing to the left. I'm trying to steer left here and it's having none of it. Try that again. Oh yeah, I am stuck in the mud. Right, back it out. Try again. Change the cab. Oh! Oh! Come on, don't let me down. I'm gonna need a winch. No, we're out. Kinda. That's a nasty bit of mud. Come on. See, definitely needs a diff lock. It's trying. It really is trying. Just keep the wheels. There we go. Keep them straight. It made it, but it was a struggle. I wonder when we're going to see mods of this truck. I reckon it's going to be soon, since it's a fairly decent truck. Slightly reduced articulation, but give us a bit of steering in the front wheels, possibly. Again, the articulation, it feels like when it won't stay where I'm aiming it, it wants to either go full lock or no lock, as in straight ahead. Slight angles are a little bit funny. Again, it's just getting used to it, so I will get there. Same as getting to the garage, I will get there. We've spent, ages just getting this guy, but it's been worth it. I'm sure it's going to be worth it. Back to our very nice garage. At least we're going to the correct garage in this one, because if we're going to the flatlands, then we still haven't got the option of customization or anything like that. Good. Whoop. Right, we need to bring out a truck with a crane just to get rid of these and maybe leave them somewhere handy. Oh, it's funny reversing the articulation. It just, like, little movements are not really happening. You stay there. Let's go grab ourselves a crane. Nothing here. What have we got with a crane? Anything immediately? No, but we can stick one on the Royal, I think. Oh no, this will be a perfect. Perfect. Okay, it's also got the wee crane on him. I haven't unpacked. Oops. Look at the size of that compared to the Azov. Right, somewhere in between, that'll do there. Quickly change back, change truck, unpack. Oh, don't delete. Come on. Crane mode. Probably need to put out the anchors, but we'll give it a go without. Gonna come up without pulling me over. Oh, it's not good. Okay. Oh, suddenly it releases. I was going to stick it down right next to it, but I've kind of got a bit close, so I'm going to stick it on this side of the truck. Okay, there. Let's close that, put the anchors out. Okay, where's the camera going with that? Didn't have that in my key bindings, I don't think. Reel them in. Stick these next to them. If there's a contract or task that these would be good for, please do let me know in the comments. I'll try and keep them here and not utilise them unless I figure something out. It would be a nice thing to know. You go there. Right, cool. Train away. I'll leave this guy out. I'll worry about him later. Change truck. Finally, into the garage. There was probably a task or contract that this was designed to be utilised for those slabs and beams, but oh well. Customise. What have we got? R2 engine. Definitely utilises a lot more of the fuel, but A+. A. Oh, S plus. Is that much more powerful? I'll stick that one in because it's an S plus. That's good power to weight. That's quite a drop down from the 230 to the 350. Yeah, and we were originally down in B plus. I mean, if you were stuck and 24 grand was not really in your budget, then yeah, probably you would go with that one because you find it for free. We could sell them 5.7, 28,000 for that. Oh, crikey, it's even more. What's this one going to be? 30,000. Blimey. Why would you go for the more expensive one when that one seems to be better? Unless there's something unknown with this one. Right, special gearbox, I'm going to go for the fine tune. Just give me more lower ratios. Sell that. Suspension, okay, no choices there. Tires, okay. I'll figure out what the best ones here, but we'll go for them because I like them and I know they're pretty good. We'll sell them. Stock heavy, gotta go for the advanced. Best of both worlds. Def lock, yes please. Sell that. Snorkels, stock. That's not bad. Of that, please. And the add-ons, well, we're currently sitting with the FEMM float body. I'll just leave that on at the moment, I think, unless I can find something with a better option, maybe that with a crane. Does it have a crane? I'm going to stick it on. Curtain side. There's the 3 slot. Looks okay as well. That's I think that's the PA ones are the POG ones, I think. Oh yeah, we've got to have that. And there's the loading crane. We can have a crane with 3 slots. It kind of sits quite far back. Right in the middle of the gap between the axles. For stability, I get that, but it would be nice if it was a little bit further forward. Or it goes at the back of the truck like a Palfinger, what's the other make? High ab type thing, and this load beds to the front, and then you can load stuff into a trailer. Okay, well, anyway, it is what it is. And that one there. So you've got that option as well. So we'll just stick with a 4 slotter since it's been given to us and it does look pretty decent. Large maintenance. Okay, it's not that large. Right, okay. Come on. Right, okay, we have a truck. Anything else? That's frames. Front, we need bumpers. Any the visors? No, I don't normally do that. We're going to lose our roof rack if we stick any of this on, possibly. Fog lights. Oh, sorry. Roof fender. Oh, like the big fancy air deflectors. Shame it didn't have stores in there as well. But we've got roof lights. Take the roof lights. Savior from the frame. Yeah, we'll take both of them. Bumpers. Stock. Reinforced bar. But they both look good. I think we'll go for that one though. Yeah, that one's colour matched behind it though. That looks quite aggressive. Beacons, horns and horns. Well, not overly fussed for that because we'll lose the roof rack. Exhaust. Not overly fussed. That was quite small and out the way. Keep that. And the rims. What have we got choices of? I'm not massively bothered by what these are. Big truck. We'll just leave it with stock. I don't really mind. And the colour schemes. That's actually not a bad colour scheme. I quite like that. And we can match it to the trailer. That's quite nice. Ooh. Some Larry colours in there. We'll keep it with the orange though. Let's go with that. I think we're good to go. Oh, we'll put in a bobblehead. All my new trucks will have bobbleheads for the radar purpose. There we go, it's not too obtrusive. There we go. Do you like it? I like it. I need to get used to it. It'll be nice to test it again with the new add-ons. diff lock and bigger engine. That'll be quite interesting. Let's just go outside with it. Yeah, I like it. Okay, we're gonna have to find some suitable jobs for this guy. We can maybe even load it back up with the stuff if we find a suitable contract. Night time's drawing in fast. Right, okay, so job number 1 is done. Time of day is moved back around to the evening. Let's do it again. Contracts wise, I want to try and get the garage open. Bridging the gap's important because then I think that's the one that will release the ferry. So we'll need to, I'm going to track that. We need to get that one done. So let's go back into Pineline Bay. Caterpillar, where are you? You're up here and you need a low saddle. Okay. A low saddle on a truck. Oh, by the way, I did put the can loaf does fit onto the Azov 64131's roof and gets locked in place with the wee chocks. So I didn't think it was going to fit. It was a bit of a faff, to be honest, but it does, just in case that's the kind of thing you want to do. Similar to the Dolphin, the 5319, it does go on that roof. Right, we need a truck. So if we're going to start this, bridging the gap, do we do it now? I think we'll save it for the next one, guys. It's going to be a big contract, multi-part. So we'll not start that just yet. I need to remember this map again. It's been a while since we've been back here. And we've got to get that truck, that Caterpillar from there over to Island Bridge, which is here. I don't know why it was taking me to this part of the map. It's over here. We have to go all the way around. Okay, and then the metal beams. Wow. And cement. Metal beams are they over here? Cement is. And where's the metal beams? That's the crafting, isn't it? Oh man, okay, metal beams. They're down here, aren't they? I've already crafted them. One of them. Oh, I thought I had more than that. Okay. We need to craft some more metal beams. Easy enough once we get a generator down here. Oh man, that brings me to another job then. We need a generator. Right, okay. Lots to think about. I'm going to call it there and have a wee think about what we're going to do next. But this task is probably going to be the biggest priority. I'm going to jump back into my truck. Just because. There we go. Our new toy. Let me know in the comments of your thoughts. Bridging the gap, ferry, and then the other garage. Prioritise, unless you can throw me some other tasks and contracts that need to be done as well. All good info, guys. Thank you again for watching. It is greatly appreciated. You'll see me again soon. Bye for now.